Hey guys, it's Dr. Koala. Settle in for a long live stream that covers the timeline of Negz. I hope this video showcases most of the critiques people have against Negz. It's very clear that these critiques have nothing to do with his deceased child or his child, but more so with him. I think it does a great injustice to use the language quote-unquote mental pedophile, as it minimizes the victims of pedophiles. When someone is talking about Negz in relation to his child, for example, was Negz in the child's life? Did Negz do this for the child? Did Negz pay for that for the child? They are critiquing Negz, not the child. More so, they are critiquing Negz's parenting, which was started by Negz himself on TPB. I also don't think it's a very logical argument. For example, if I was talking to a friend that, say, was a drug addict, and I was critiquing her, saying, are you safe to be around when you're under the influence of a said drug? Or if I'm critiquing her that she shouldn't be driving while she's under influence of said drugs. I am talking about her in relationship to those drugs. It doesn't make me a drug addict any more than that would make you a mental pedophile.
And I want to make something abundantly clear about like streams like this morning that I do, and the sole intention of them is not to drag people. If it becomes some kind of public hanging, it's through no fault of the presenter. It's wholly the fault of the facts.
Last thing, please keep in mind while watching this video of the following 3 things. Number 1, when Negz says or even promises that he's gonna do something and he doesn't, such as that he's gonna quit, take a break, to turn the chat off, get off Twitter, etc. Number 2, language that revolves around violence. And number 3, when his child is in earshot distance of him live streaming and having a stream that is not age appropriate for his son. From my recollection of events, in the middle of April, Ron took a week-long break. He returned back and started a Patreon account. And then he began to slowly transition back to making videos on YouTube. On May 18th, STS had an auction for Mama Bear in which they sold private DMs and recordings. On May 19th, the next day, Ron had a live stream critiquing STS for their auction. He continued live streaming about it for the next few days. On May 22nd, STS tweeted to Ron, "You are pathetic. You deserve what you get. All for views. You used your son Mason. F off." The following day, May 23rd, Ron had a live stream to respond.
I don't think they realize that, we live in a country that is not separated by oceans or anything. Our country's landlocked. There could come a day you could run into somebody. You very well could run into me one day. What would you do if you ran into me? Face to face. Let's just say we just by chance. I've run into basketball players at like Spirit Halloween shop. I run into people every. What would you do if you ran into me? Rick, Pam, what would you do? Would you say the things to my face that you said online? Or would you kiss my ass? I guarantee you'd be kissing my ass. You'd be licking my feet for forgiveness. Because you're cowards. I want to inform all y'all that have these channels that you just go live and talk about people's lives. None of you have made a positive change in anybody's lives. I have done more positive for people than you could ever dream of. Janice, you know what? They did go too far. A lot of people went too far. I've seen people go way too far and people still love them. I don't get it. I don't give a fuck. It's not for me. I'm not in the business of trying to understand mentally ill people liking mentally ill people. I'm mentally ill. That's different. That's a different level of mental illness. One day, and I look forward to this day, is when people like this run into the people they've harassed in person. I can't wait to run into people that have said this. I can't wait. I look forward to the day I just accidentally run into somebody. This is going to be amazing. You guys are going to have such... So is Ricky's karma getting both of his legs amputated? I don't know. I guess I'd be a miserable fuck if I was going to be a fat shit in a wheelchair, pissing my pants for the rest of my life. I guess I'd be pretty miserable too. You know, got to depend on my sister to wipe my ass for the rest of my life while I sit on a live stream and make people miserable. Honestly, I just mukbang a shotgun. Honestly, that'd be me. I wouldn't even tolerate it. I'd be like, fuck, I'm miserable. How does my biker fan feel about people coming at my personal life? Let's just say that some people are lucky that I haven't pulled that card yet, because I'm concerned for people's safety. Because if I go and I tell some dudes with cuts on about people mocking the death of a disabled child, I can't guarantee anybody's safety. And I don't want anybody to get hurt. Oh, it will be taken as a threat. Everything's taken as a threat to them. Their lawyer, the FBI, that's a threat. That's a threat. This is a threat. If I ever see Rick in person, I'm going to punch him in his face. That's a threat. If we ever run into each other in person, we're going to fight because of what you said. That's guaranteed. You're on the list with 3 other people of mixed genders that if I run into in person, we will fight. And you won't have a choice in it. You can't disrespect a man's child, especially a man's child that's underground. You can't do that and get away with it. I'm not going to find you, but it just say that ever comes the day that I'm on vacation, I look up and I go, oh my God, I don't care if you're sitting in a wheelchair with stumps. I don't care. I don't care. Punching a guy in a wheelchair with stumps is far less scummy than what you guys do. My equal opportunity avenger. Which part are you going to edit out of context? Which part will it be? Which thing did Negz say that was sensationalistic enough for a Twitter clip? Ooh, I can't wait. I'm excited. I can't wait for the pettiness. Is it the part about me beating up a guy in a wheelchair? I'll say it again. Disrespect my son that I lost. I don't give a shit if you're in a wheelchair. I'll kick you in the face. How about that? Is that better? I will kick a guy in the face in a wheelchair for disrespecting my family. Is that better? Is that a better clip? Is that a better clip? Is that good? Is that good? I will kick a woman in the face for disrespecting my child. Is that good? Is that good too? Is that good too? Because if you don't feel that way, then you don't love your kids.
The next couple clips are just to demonstrate that Ron has brought this up every single day.
Constantly talking about my kid. They're a mental pedo too. I just want to go ahead and throw that out there, that I'm officially putting the mental pedophile claim on them because they have brought it up these people brought it up more than I have. They've exploited it more than I have. I don't even say a name. I reference a time in my life, but I don't say a name. These people, every single one of them, I want you to know this and take note, guys. Anybody who says a name and says, I'm going to do something with this, and this, they are a mental pedophile, 100%. They are dangerous individuals, and you need to avoid them by all means. Well, you know, people don't only get tough, but they also get inappropriate, which is bizarre. The levels they get inappropriate. I might have a leg up on everybody else though, because I've been conditioned over some long periods of time over some highly inappropriate stuff because I chose to live part of that life. And if it does, if I mean, like, it's okay to have a reaction to things. It's not okay to have a reaction when they happen constantly because people feed on that. They're like, oh, I'm gonna go in there and take this big thing. I could take shit personal because people get really down and dirty and gross, and Jesus Christ, if karma ever catches up with them. I mean, I think some people would just I think they would just burn to death in a car. I really think that that's the only karmic equivalent of what some people do on here, not just to me. And, you know, I apologize ahead of time if I could beat a dead horse sometimes, but after my last experience and watching people flourish from blatantly lying, blatantly being, oh my God, heinous, really, and watching people flourish from that, you know, whatever, good for them. You know, I sleep well at night because what I do is my conscience is clear by the time I go to bed. So, you know, whatever. And everybody has different mental types, so whatever. But when, you know, people flourish from that, I was like, that's fucked up. And because when I came back after a week, I was hemorrhaging subs, hundreds, and I couldn't make sense of it. Why am I losing hundreds of subs? I mean, I can understand, like, if, I mean, it was just like abandoned ship. I couldn't understand it. And I was like, okay, cool. You know, everything's on the up and up now. But, you know, it didn't make sense because I hadn't done anything. I have ran into more mental pedophiles in the last 7 months than I've never seen this many people who exploit children. It's absolutely disturbing and disgusting. It really is. We literally have two people with less teeth between them than somebody that just had their mouth smashed with a baseball bat, trying to get sympathy because one of their legs is seeping because, well, you know, they're diabetic and whatever else they have, and they just sit around and don't take care of themselves. Right after they said that a father deserved the death of his child and that he exploited it for views. After they had defended him for weeks. And even after that, even after they were done defending me, they used mine and his name repeatedly to further their agenda. My special needs child! I'm the only YouTuber that I have seen where there are communities active in speculating about somebody's. I'll tell you what, I'm going to end this because I'm done talking about it. This is the last time I'm talking about it. I know. Well, I know what the problem is that my intellect by far superior to any of theirs, and when I speak, the words that I'm using are confusing. And I understand that their vocabulary is limited to welfare, Section 8, Valtrex, and I swallow. That's cool if that's the limit of your vocabulary. I get it. I was comparing and contrasting what people do to me now for no fucking reason to what people did to me then for no fucking reason. And I could totally sit here and victimize myself. I'm the victim. But, you know, that's pointless because it's not me. It's society. I know one that talks like a thug and she sounds like a complete moron. She does. She sounds just stupid. Any of these white women who talk, I don't know what they're trying to do. It just sounds stupid. It's kind of funny to start new channels and spend all day on here for free. That's like a whole nother level of pathetic. I'm gonna go on the internet all day for free and just you know who does that? Welfare moms, Section 8, because they don't have any motivation to make money. When the government's doing this to you because you opened your gash and spit out a bunch of human watermelons. You know, babies are the size of a watermelon. Hold that big. That's what I mean. Government basically awards you for being a hoe. Oh, no. Unfortunately for them, I have stuff to lose. But one day they're going to run into somebody who has nothing to lose. And I don't want to see that happen, man, because people have kids. They don't understand that. When you're sitting at home with your children or grandchild and you're poking and prodding people on sensitive issues, there's somebody out there like me. I read social media. I see the shit Donald Trump gets. I see the shit all celebrities get. Not equating myself to a celebrity, but the way these people are acting is like stands. People who can't help but to go harass Donald Trump every time he tweets, right? You're sitting at home with your children and you're just welcoming danger into your home. You're doing this. You're like, yes, yes, yes. The same people brought the bullshit to my door. I didn't ask for it. They brought it to my door without provocation. But when you're doing that at home, or you're letting your 8-year-old stream by himself, you're basically inviting people into your home.
Negz tweets, I want to give a huge shout out to the deplorable communities for tearing families' wound wide open again. Thank you for not allowing us to have privacy. Thank you for being pedophiles and exploiting a child. Thank you for not being worth the bullet you'd use to kill yourself. On May 30th, Negz tweeted, she sat online and cried about people bringing up her allegedly dead son, and now she's exploiting my son for views. To the 3 people that were on that panel, you're all now mental pedophiles. Congratulations. Sam responds, no, Ron. I, quote-unquote, cried about people saying my son wasn't even my effing kid. Ring any bells? Following that, Sam tweeted, I am by far not the only one who feels you are exploiting your son for views and money. I just happen to also have a son who died tragically, so you're attacking me and disrespecting my son because you can? Because it makes you feel better? Following that, Sam tweets, Ron, I have always been nothing but respectful regarding your son. You disrespected mine. Now you're effed. Good luck with that. Please keep in mind for later that this was tweeted on June 1st. Sam tweets, do you have any idea what it's like to be grieving the loss of a child while trying to make sure your daughters live through it? F out of my face with your BS, Ron. You're not the King Trump of tragedy, loss, and pain. You effing man, girl, baby, female dog. Sam continues, Julian's mother instructed the funeral home to, in quotes, seat us and treat us as immediate family, end quote. Julian's father, who was never in his life, ring any more bells, Ron? Thanked me in front of all the guests for being his mom and looking out for my son. Ron tweets, wake up to the same sick F exploiting yet another person's tragedy. I'll be honest, this isn't entertainment anymore. It's disgusting harassment. Thanks to a certain community for making this the norm. Disgusting creatures calling themselves women.
Those of you out there not feeding your kids, neglecting them while you're on live streams, and finding it necessary to say I'm a insane bad father, I don't know what a good father is to you. Because I'm awesome. I'm awesome. I'm awesome. Just let me raise your kids. They probably avoid drug addiction in prison. So, yes, let's get going tonight. I got some packages here. I'm going to wait a couple more minutes for people to come in. Another thing that really just doesn't make sense to me is how all these people who fucking have exploited children, exploited tragedies, have doxed people, called CPS, have been on their porch with a shotgun, called whatever the fuck it is that all these ignorant fucks out there like to watch. It sucks when you're sitting here editing content, writing funny shit, doing funny things, and you go over there to these people who shouldn't have a fucking sub left on their channel, and there's people dumping money on them, there's people watching them and all this. Oh, just ignore it, Negz, it'll go away. No, what the fuck is wrong with people? Would you in real life go, okay, so the lady in 3 exploited the guy in 2, called CPS on him, did this, tried to make his fucking life miserable. I better go give him $5. But that's a hard pill to swallow, because that means that nobody's holding anybody accountable. I'm held accountable every fucking day for something that affected nobody. Nothing I've done has affected anybody in a negative aspect. As far in the last 6 months, nothing has affected anybody in a negative aspect. I repent and I pay every day. You go over there, 17,000 subs, 800 viewers in a live stream, $100 super chat to do nothing, to sit there and offer nothing to everybody. While I see people that come over here and have the fucking audacity to participate in my chats, and they go over there and participate in their chats, fuck you. Fuck you. Really, fuck you, man. Really? And people know. They know what's been done, and they know what the people do, but they go over there anyway. Watch who I want. I need my drama. I had somebody say it the other day. I need my drama. And when I figured it out Friday, that my feelings are secondary to everybody's need for entertainment. When I figured that out, I was like, okay. Big change coming. Okay. Rick, whatever you got going on with you, you fucking deserve every bit of it, dude. Fuck you, man. You do. You deserve it. I don't give a fuck. You go on there and cater to your fucking goddamn cousin fucking audience, because I don't know what the fuck is wrong with people. Fuck you. Go get fucked. That's what you could do. You can go fuck yourself. So I called him out on that. Rick tells me I deserve everything that happened to me. Nobody fucking does nothing about it. Yeah, hundreds of people still go watch them. Then after that, what does Sam do? By the way, Sam, this is the last time you're going to get my attention, so lap it up while you can, you thirsty bitch. Oh, no, wait a second. The Hamburglar, Yabba Dabba Don't, Sam, Rick, Pam, Takedown Man. We're up to 6 adults here who exploited something in my life. And I'm going to tell you what, if you think that doesn't fucking damage a person, then you're fucking, you lack self-awareness. Go online and by the way, Vinny G, fuck you, you Aussie English cunt, whoever you are. How dare you gossip about my fucking shit, you fucking piece of garbage. You fucking mental pedophile piece of garbage. So during all this time, while I'm being harassed by the menopausal mafia, and having to go to the school and report a fucking vague AR-15 threat. I have to go report this. I have to go report that. I have to deal with CPS. I have to do this. I have to do that. All because people wanted drama. Not any of you have remembered what happened. People remember to harass me, but they fucking forget what happened. They've let it go. It makes me sick to see people that are Negative Nation members over there having a hoot and a holler with everybody else. There's such a good time. 236 people. Where are you when I'm playing music? Where are you when I'm doing comedy? You fucking tragedy pimps. Fuck you. Seriously. Fuck you. Sitting there getting a fucking rise out of this. I hope it makes you happy. And I hope you kiss your children at night and hug your grandbabies, because karma's coming for you. It's coming for you for taking any enjoyment in this. Yeah, he's having another meltdown. I'm not having a meltdown, you fucking retard. I already had all that stuff. Look, Trisha Curley, right there. That shows you the mental fucking illness on this platform. They're so fucking wound up with people like me and Trisha and everybody else that they can't just go over there and cut their wrist like a normal fucking miserable cunt. They have to come over and make other people miserable. So anyway, I'm not having a meltdown. This isn't a meltdown. Like when I had my meltdown in April, everybody vilified me. You understand that? You told junkies to shoot up. Well, fuck you. If you were a junkie participating in that, yeah, go shoot up. Go Kurt Cobain yourself. Seriously, go Kurt Cobain yourself. Nobody cares. It's like, oh, and then I saw the other Twitter asking for people to report me for fraud. That's Sam Tefler again. This bitch needs a life or some dick. I don't know. I don't know how many kids she's got. Seems like she didn't have any problem getting dick before. Something must be wrong where she's not getting it now. Whatever. 273 people. Jesus Christ. So this is what I'm doing. After I log this off, I'm gone for a bit. I'm done. I'm fucking done. This place is cancerous. It's fucking vile. It's fucking negative. It's fucking bullshit. Get it wrong. Don't get it twisted. I'm not having a fucking meltdown. Fuck you and your meltdowns. I'm past meltdown. I'm past fuck. We're so far past meltdown that you can sit here and fucking say whatever you want. I don't give a shit. You just better hope you never, ever run into me in real life. And that's not a fucking threat. That's a goddamn promise. If you have exploited my family, you better hope to God that you never, ever run into me, because it's not going to be good for you. I can promise you that. It's not going to be good for you. Especially if you're a man. I don't care if you're missing your legs or not. Punch you in your fucking freshly wounded stump. And then watch the people who started it do nothing but profit and benefit from that. You know, her channel wouldn't have been this big if she hadn't have done that to me. Her numbers went and thank you for everybody that helped her numbers grow, because you just welcomed that karma into your life, because you went over there and helped her because she exploited a lie.
Tweets from June 3rd include this infamous picture taken of Negz during his live stream, in which people on Twitter make fun of his receding hairline. Negz tweeting, asking for personal information is a violation of terms of service. He tagged at Team YouTube and Trusted Flagger. This contains a doxing request, and they participated in the targeted harassment of me and my family. This quotes a tweet of John Daly, which references Yaba's livestream. Also on June 3rd, Negz posted a tweet saying, stepping away, F Twitter and live. He included an Instagram video in which he claims he'll be stepping away from Twitter and live streaming.
It's all good. Not gonna be doing any live shit for a little bit. Deleted Twitter from my phone. Just less than interested in Twitter right now. It's fun, but sometimes there's negative entities that will agitate your already pre-existing crippling depression. So we want to eliminate that. I'm gonna be doing some videos though.
On June 4th, Negz released in total 7 or 8 videos and live streams. I'm only going to showcase a few of them, but all the videos are titled, I'm being stalked and harassed, My Grievances in Last Word Part 1, My Grievances in Last Word Part 2, Video Explanation No Chat, Negz is Dead, Ron Releasing Evidence, and Negz Resurrection.
This is my last word. This will be my last word after I finish this video series on #StayNegative. I want to walk everybody through what even started, every stitch of this. I'm going to walk you through that. I'm going to walk you through to present time. I mean, that's messed up that another person just for fun it went with a lie and made a man have a nervous breakdown who was a single father. That's just like sociopathic. And it's something I'm never going to be able to let go. Ever. After reading those texts, it just made me want to do this more. To show everybody how this situation was exploited. You can't find another instance of this anywhere on the internet. What's more concerning to me, and this relates to you guys, is that those people who now go over there and give them more thumbs up, and then those same people intentionally come over and give me thumbs down, right? And their numbers are higher and they're making more money. What concerns me is that there's people that say, yeah, they can watch that last video and be like, yeah, that's fine. I accept that. Oh yeah, I'm not turning the chat on. That won't happen. Chat's not even coming on. It's going to be a while before comments and ratings are even enabled. Once I've shown everything I have, and once I have the last word, it'll all go back to normal. But until then, I think it's time for me to be completely vindicated. 100% vindicated. I don't know what that entails, but I assure you that by the time I'm done, these individuals will be unemployable. But the videos I'm going to be putting out, details to you. I'm not trying to make anybody feel one way or another. If you feel I deserve all of this, I don't know what to tell you. You and Katie and Corey, you both fucked my flow up big time. And you know you did. At the worst time, and Sam's trying to shut me down, make it so I can't feed my family. A grandmother and a mother wants to make it so a guy can't feed his family. But every person that gives you guys a dime supports child exploitation. That's the bottom line. They enable it and they support it.
The videos Ron references in the previous clip include a video titled "I'm Being Stalked and Harassed," in which statistics of stalking play in the background while Ron talks over them. Here's an excerpt.
And I've tried to flush people out, but there's still a section of this community that desires to support these people. They need their affirmation. They need their attention. They need that badge of honor that comes with whatever giving somebody super chats does. See, people give me super chats because I'm entertaining and I'm not ruining people's lives or making people uncomfortable in the process.
Contrary to what Ron said the day before, on June 4th, later in the evening, Ron had a live stream.
I guess I should have put something like drama in the title, right? But you don't want to be a part of this, but you want me to make the announcement that you're making me a part of the new thing, right? Okay. Internet took him out. It's sad because the dude was funny. He's entertaining. He's just writing music and, making videos. Wasn't really doing anything, calling out people who did shitty things. And that's all he did. And the internet killed him. It did. The internet killed him. But for some reason, there's people on the internet that think that, just because you weren't around all the time, 24/7, that you can't feel any kind of grief over the loss. Yeah, that's what these, no. I don't know. Is it obesity that makes these people discuss things? I don't know what it is. It seems to be that there's only super fat people discussing things they don't need to online. So, maybe they need to do a study with obesity linked to mental illness. I don't know. If I were him, I would have done something a whole lot worse when this happened. I would have, I would have done something a whole lot worse. This is a good dude. This is a good dude because he hasn't yeah. So anyway, Negz is dead. I'm taking over for a little bit. And I'm basically here just to say that I'm throwing my hat in the ring of drama. That seems to be the one area where you can be as salacious and evil to people and still get money. It's amazing. So I figured if people are willing to give money to people who literally disrupted a special needs child's life and then literally exploited a deceased special needs child, then I should be able to make some money by exposing and raking these people's faces across the glass. I mean, I'm just saying, if people are willing to pay somebody who literally does the most deplorable thing that nobody in the history of YouTube has ever done. By the way, do you know, Ron told me that he's the only person on YouTube this has been done to. The only person. He contacted Channel 13 earlier. But he contacted them, and they're interested because they've never seen parents harassed like this after so soon after the loss of a child for nothing. It's really for nothing. It's over nothing. You take a break, dude. I got this. I'm gonna take over. I'm gonna take care of this shit for you, and it's gonna be over, and it's gonna be done. Like, why wouldn't they conduct themselves the same way in real life they went on the internet? Because what they ran into you in person. You know what I'm saying? What if they ran into, not just you, but anybody they've harassed? What if they ran into you in person? What are they going to do then? Yeah, you don't know what they're going to do. I don't know what you're going to do. Phew, I wouldn't want to run into you, brother. See, I'm going to tell y'all something about Katie Miss Roby, Miss Fucking Wonderful. And this is from me. This isn't coming from Ron. Negz brought her into his home. She was nobody. She was trolling chat. She was just being a cunt in comments. And he befriended her, brought her into his home around his child, and was a gracious host. Was a very gracious host. And then somewhere along the line they fell out. I think it was something to do when she started doing her drama live, which I think was part of Neg's concept. That was his. He coined the YouTube underground too, but drama live was pseudo his concept. It was born that night of the bunny thing, right? Which turned out to be a whole farce, which they can't let go. Yeah. Oh, no. Katie's the catalyst of a lot of people's drama and bullshit, guys. That's what, and if she thinks she has 600 viewers because they enjoy her, she has 600 viewers because people are afraid of her. But you shouted her out, you designed her t-shirts, you sold and shipped her t-shirts, and when you paid her she had no money invested in it, you invested all your money in it, had them made, and then she started dragging you. I remember last summer when you were going on vacation, every time you were going on vacation, she'd harass you. But I think it goes back to your birthday party that you invited her to, and she thought she wasn't invited, and then she got butthurt. So really, she exploited your child because she's hurt over a birthday party? That's some deep-rooted psychosis. Honestly, dude, every time I see somebody type his name in a comment, I want somebody to dox them so I can go pay them a visit. Because I don't know at what point that everybody's yelling at you to let him rest in peace. Well, they won't. They absolutely will not do it. There's no accountability for you, dude. Your numbers fell, you lost money, and you still get hated to this day. Because you're a bigger man than I would have taken drastic measures. You didn't. You're a big man. You're a good man. Right? Hang on. Long story short, Negz is dead. You're not going to see him for a while. He's going to be gone. He's MIA. I'm not going to see him around for a while. But you're going to deal with me now. And there's a new player in town. I'm going to get my hands on some of that drama money. I figured I can lie with the best of them. I figure I can assume and perpetuate it as the truth, just as with the best of them. I figure, I'm on the fence about the CPS thing because I do see a lot of bad parenting on here when I'm watching with old Ron over here, and I never feel compelled to call CPS. But I know people called him on him just because they harassed him to the point of having a breakdown, and then they were concerned about respecting his family at that point to call CPS. That's kind of weird, isn't it? To harass a man and disrespect his child over and over again and then call CPS because you're worried about his other child. That's some fucking psychosomatic shit. And another word for all you scabby bitches over there who think that I'm doing you an injustice because he called you names, or he did you an injustice because he called you names. Go look at the last video on hashtag stay negative and tell me if this man isn't in the right for being angry. He should be angry at you. Every time he sees you, he should spit on you, is what he should do. Still bring it up. Even after you forgave them, they still took shots at you and still brought it up. Those disrespectful cunts. Oh my God. Oh my God. Doesn't one of them have kids? Really? Really? So she could look in her children's eyes. One of them's a toddler, right? Look at her toddler's eyes and say, Mommy went online and harassed a grieving parent today because I'm a piece of shit. Those are people that shouldn't even be raising kids, honestly. They shouldn't be. They called CPS on you. They need to call CPS on people like that. Because look at their mentality. I'd be concerned for any child involved in that type of situation. But here's the deal. Ron wouldn't do it, but I'm going to do it. Every comment, every super chat on those channels of those people, I'm going to be putting them in a video. And I'm going to put you on display. Since you like to support things that are evil, and Katie is the catalyst to a lot of people's misery in life. Ask Sam. She jumped on board with Katie in this harassment. She asked Sam, oh, these two bitches need to just go fight. You support it and you give money to it, you get your own video. We're going to put you on display. We're going to give you some attention since you want that attention. Yeah. You like that? It's like supporting a terrorist organization in a way, right? So, yeah. If you're giving super chats, prepare. You're about to be in a video. I just got my first set of screenshots. I'm about to go out and get some more. This is why old dude contacted a news station. It's because he's sick of it. If people want his attention and they want attention, he's going to give you attention on a national level. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. You ever seen these news reports where they expose this stuff and they throw up the picture and the screen name with the @ and the Twitter and all that? Hey, John, you got a soldering iron around? I want you to take that, heat it up real nice, and pick a hole. Because, see, John is just one of those trolls. Even if you're a troll, it's beyond me why people come here as a troll and try to troll Ron using things that are sensitive. That's weird. That's weird. Oh, John's probably just one of the many gay guys with no self-esteem that attach their claws to these bitches' fat asses. That's all it is. There's a bunch of gay guys hanging from their cellulite. Oh, please give me more milk. Oh, Ron don't have to deal with anything. He's not dealing with it anymore. I'm dealing with it. I'm dealing with it. He called Channel 13 and sent them video after video after video after video, and screenshot after screenshot after screenshot. Yeah. And he gave addresses of where people live, too, in case they want to go interview them. So if you get a knock on your door and there's somebody there with a camera and a microphone, you'll know why. Oh, their backlash is coming. It's coming, and it's going to hurt bad. By the time it's over with, none of these people will be able to get jobs. Because we're also going to shine light on the people who fund these things, who financially support it. So if you see Ron on TV talking about this, you know what's up. So if you think the dude needs help because all that happened to him, then you're a bit of a fucked up individual yourself. And how do people turn on YouTube and look at stuff that's supposed to be entertainment and go, oh my God, you need help? It's entertainment, you retards. Are you that stupid? Do you log on the internet and you think everything's real? You're the same person that somebody says, Obama's building a golden-plated bridge over your house, and you'd believe it. You'd be like, oh yeah, it was on the internet, I read it. Seriously. Seriously. Go kiss your brother. Go kiss your brother and go make him some scrambled eggs. So, I'm going to go in a minute because I just want to let everybody know that there's a new player in the drama game. And I'm coming for your time slots. I'm coming for your super chats. I'm coming for everything. You're not going to be dealing with him. You're going to deal with me. You shouldn't have done what you did. You shouldn't have done what you did. Katie, Corey, Sam, Dale, Pam, Rick, all grown adults. All but one doesn't have kids because they have a barren wound, and I don't think at that weight you can have kids. All of you have kids, and you took it upon yourselves to harass this man over his loss and not let him grieve and just do his thing.
Contrary to what Negz claimed the day before, He did not step away from Twitter. Here are the tweets for June 4th. Negz tweets, Negz is dead. I am taking his place for now. Sorry, he was suffocated by disloyalty, mental pedos, and obesity. However, he tagged me in to handle the situation for him. Stay tuned. We're just getting started. It seems to me people hate when I'm doing the quote-unquote drama, and they're the topic. Don't hear me crying every day, 'cause that's how often I am the topic. You slap, you get slapped back. Negz tweets to a reply of Bunny's, which shows that ATX was lying about getting fired because of Katie. He says, "What's that? Child exploiting ATX lied about losing her job? No, not her." Crying emoji. Hey Rick, you deserve every bit of it. Tell Lieutenant Dan I say hi.
Yeah. Oh God, if you super chat the people who did all this shit, man, that makes you like a super predator. That's like funding child pornography almost. You know, it's like child exploitation, but that's like funding child pornography. That's really what that is. Since it was child exploitation, they're basically, it's like funding child pornographers. It's so weird. Why would anybody want to give their money to somebody like that, especially if you've had a kid that you loved? People don't understand that the same laws apply on the internet. Harassment is illegal in all 50 states. Harassment is illegal in all 50 states. And unfortunately for some of you, my dude over here, through his due diligence, has gotten all your names and addresses. I mean, what would you do if you're being stalked and harassed?
After about 8 minutes, Katie joins the live stream. Look for Miss Effin' Wonderful in the chat section for her responses.
Oh, hey, can I talk to her while she's in here? Good. Hi, Katie. Hey, Katie, hang out. Nobody block her. I want to talk to her for a minute. Hey, Katie. Katie, why did you tell your audience that Ron was scamming a GoFundMe when you knew it was a lie? And why do you guys still continue to harass him? What's your reasoning? I want a real answer from you, Katie. None of your bullshit where you spin it so you can have a live stream. But this is all your fault. This is all on you. And then all these weird motherfuckers, all these other mental pedophiles will follow you right into your chat room and give you money. I bet if you search some of their hard drives, there's child porn on them. Guaranteed. Guaranteed. Mm-hmm. How do you know, Katie? How do you know? Katie, please tell us your source of information. Please. She won't tell you because she never has a source. I want you to fuck off and stop fucking taking shots at me every chance you guys get. That's all you do. I'm still paying for the lies that you perpetuated. And you have no proof that I wasn't in somebody's life. That's conjecture on your behalf. You don't know shit. You're some bitch that I met from Indianapolis 2 years ago. You've not been in my life. You don't know nothing about me. Hey, Katie, how do you know? Katie, no, you're justifying why you're a piece of shit. Katie, you don't know anything. I'm not going to tell you my personal life story about that child because it's none of your goddamn business. I let you in my house around my other kid, you fucking weirdo. And then you go out and exploit my other children like some kind of weird pedophile. You're fucked up. Own what I did. Why don't you own what you did, retard? You're fucking stupid, dude. You are. You can't admit the shit. You are the catalyst behind so many people's problems on this platform. You are. Just get over it. This is what I want you to do. You go over there to your little fucking cute lesbian friend Yabba, and you tell her, and you get your fucking minions off of me. That's fucked up, Katie. Don't play sanctimonious for me. What did you do? Oh, you know what, guys? Miss fucking wonderful, everybody. What did you do, Katie? What did you do? You used it for views. You can't sit. It's my kid. If I want to use it for views, that's my business. You're a woman we don't know. You're a stranger. Katie, see, get a job, blah, 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 blah. Katie, I'm doing just fine. Why did you exploit my son, call CPS on me, threaten me with an AR-15, and then get everybody else to participate in it? Why don't you just own up to your shit? See, this is why you're fat. It's because you won't take any responsibility for your actions. This is why you're so fucking fat, dude. Because you won't take any responsibility for your actions. It's the same thing in real life and on the internet. Your gluttony and greed shine through all other things that you do. No, Katie, why did you exploit my family? Why did you do that? No, I don't give a fuck. I'm a loser. Yeah, big deal. I admit to that. Why did you exploit my family? Why is it justified for you? Why? No, I want her, a woman that's never had a kid in her life, probably can't, to tell me why she had the right to fucking start this on me. Katie, you fucking stupid fat cunt. God damn. You crater-faced fat cunt. You can't even fucking own up to what you did. Say this. All y'all that go over there and watch her and buy this fucking shit, you're all suckers, man. Don't let her get your information because she'll fucking dox you. She'll fuck you over. Katie, I have video of you threatening me. Do you forget all the things you do? Do you forget all the things you do? By the way, Katie, you taught me what I could get away with. You taught me what I could get away with. So thank you for that. Get a job so he won't suffer. Be a man. This is what, see what you've done, Katie? See what you've done? See what you've done? Katie couldn't walk circles around me without fucking dying of heat exhaustion. I know what I'm doing. All my moves are calculated. All your moves are by emotion. Stop talking about my situation. That's all you got to do. I asked Sam to do it, but she's too dumb of a cunt to fucking listen. I called her on the phone and begged her to stop. And you know what she did? She doubled down because she's a fucking nut job. That's what. I've never lied to anybody on this platform. I've never lied. I can point back to many of these people's lies over and over again. I shared a GoFundMe, Katie. I wanted to bury my kid. Was that all right if I buried my son? Is that all right with you? I mean, I'm just asking since I'm the one here. Get some help. God damn. I love it. I love it. You guys are literally here going, don't be upset that people have exploited and disrespected your family. That's what you're doing. This is why I don't like this platform anymore. Because all of you who support this fucking Ron, get some help, get a job, loser, are fucked up. You are listening to the captain of the crystal ship over there fucking feeding you bullshit and lies, and you're hook, line, and sinker taking it. Somebody's losing it. All she had to do is go to my GoFundMe account before she went and ruined my fucking life for a year. But no, she couldn't do that. She needed the views. So this is what I want. This is what I want. This is what I want. Katie, this is what I want. I don't care, Katie. I see what you're doing. This is what you did on the stream, the panel I confronted you in when I tried to ask you about this stuff, and you just kept spinning it in your favor. That's what you do. You're a spin master. Take all your little fucking minions, fuck off to your little shitty channel, stay in your lane. Don't fucking mention me. Don't fucking mention my kids. I'm fucking over it, dude. I'm over it. Karma, Katie, oh my God. You're stupid, aren't you? You're just this stupid. I'm trying to argue with a simpleton. What did I get called out for, Katie? What did you call me out for? No, I'm not acting like a kid. I'm acting like a person on YouTube. I'm sorry. Show proof of what, Corey? Oh, look, it's Corey, the other mental pedophile. Awesome. Corey, oh, my God. You weren't in his life. CPS didn't come. Fuck you fucking bitches. Good God. Whose lives did I ruin, Katie? Oh, because, Katie, you used a child's death, you fucking fat, stupid cunt. Fuck you, Corey. You know what? Go do your live streams. You need me. You need me. Carmen, Ron, your channel is done, son. Brr. Nah, fuck these bitches. She can't even answer questions. She can only exploit children like her buddy Takedown Man. Are you mining for Bitcoin using children rape stories too? At least Katie isn't going bald. Hey, guess what, Chris? That's the least of my fucking worries. Because I'm talking about a dead fucking kid here, you stupid cunt. I wouldn't let you on my panel if you... Fuck that, dude. Psh. What you need to do is go back over there, just shut the fuck up about me, get your people in check, go get Telfer and take her back over to your shit lane, go get the fucking toothless incestuous twins, take them back over to your shit lane, and just stay the fuck in your cesspool. Oh my God. Katie, you always repeat what I say, too. Guys, did you notice that Katie rips off everything I say, everything I do, YouTube Underground, all of it. All of it. Your shtick is mine, dude. Hey, Corey. Dead kid. No, I won't ever keep your name out of my mouth. If you stay out of my shit, I'll stay out of your shit. That's all I ever wanted. Yeah, I'm done, Katie. It's the same bullshit with you. Okay, guys, I'm going to lay it out for you. I laid it out in the videos. During a live stream where Katie and I were having a TED that was pretty petty, we were just taking pot shots at each other about each other's content and whatnot. She goes, what about that dead kid of yours that you weren't in his life in front of hundreds of people, thus disrespecting my family and humiliating me? Then she perpetuates a lie sent to her by somebody she knows is a liar, and she runs with it and accuses me of stealing money from a child's funeral. I guess I'm not supposed to be mad. Poor Katie. Poor Katie. She's the victim here. I'm sorry. I forgot. Poor Katie. She's always the victim. He's lying. Whatever. If that's Corey, yeah, whatever. I've never lied to my audience. You can't find one lie. You can find a bunch of lies on you guys. But I'm not going to have a pissing contest. I know what you did. I'm mad about it because it spilled over and this is why I'm mad. You created a norm for people to go, you exploited your dead kid. That's fucking inappropriate, dude. You can't even admit that's inappropriate. You know what? Since you can't admit that's appropriate and you can't apologize to me, that makes you less than human. You're not even a woman. He needs attention? No. Ricky brought him up. You guys got brought back into it because you're the ones that set the standard for it. You can thank Tefler and Rick and Pam for that. Ricky told me I deserved it. And you know who set that standard? You and Yabba. You guys set that golden standard. Katie, yeah, keep blaming it on my mental illness. Yeah, I'm mentally ill because I'm mad because she exploited my kid's death and accused me of fraud. Yeah, I'm mentally ill for being mad for that. Yeah, I should never be mad for that. Katie, you're such a fraud. You're a fraud. She can't recall the last time she's seen me. Guys, there are people out there in the chat that talk to me on the phone, and you know that's bullshit right there. Block this bitch. She is 100% a liar. Block her, block Corey. I'm done. I just proved to you. For those of you out there that know me and talk to me on a regular basis, you know the truth. You know that she doesn't know shit. Bye, Miss fucking Wonderful. Bye, Corey. I'm done talking about you guys. Leave my shit out of your mouth. Don't ever fucking mention my kid's name again, and accept responsibility that you set a norm that people can exploit people's dead children. Congratulations. You want to talk about karma? It's not coming from me, baby. Look at all these fucking mental pedophiles coming from Drama Live. We love to exploit children. It excites us. Yay. Do you jack off the JCPenney underwear ads too? Thanks, man. I appreciate you covering it for me. Yeah, really. Thank you. Hey, what's up, guys? Was he arguing with some people or what? Wow. That was insane. That's disgusting. What's disgusting? What did I do? Are they mad because I'm outraged about something? I don't know why they act like that, dude. Yeah, they come over and they kick your dog, they set it on fire, and then when you get mad about it, they go, "Oh, you're mentally ill, dude." Can't wait till people start worrying about my mental health and start calling me unhinged, even though I sit here and say I'm fine. Hey, guys, I got a lesson for you. Today and yesterday was a big lesson for you. And that was to show you guys, I'm going to have to end the experiment now because people are getting way too out of hand. I'm fine. I'm never going to mention her name again. I'm never going to mention the other names again. They want to go over there and drag me, I know. Guys, I haven't been okay since I went to a funeral. You dig? You know what I'm saying? Am I mad? Oh, yeah, I'm mad. You put on a mask, all of a sudden you're insane. You can't beat them, join them, right? Everybody tuned in by the hundreds to hear lies from the porch and from other channels, right? Oh, and they got super chats for it. What do I get? Harassment. It's interesting how that works. And I wouldn't, honestly, I don't see any issue in exploiting any of these people to get 100 of you over here. Basically what I did is I exploited other people when they didn't want to be exploited for views. Doesn't feel good, does it? Drama makes views. I proved that. There's 212 people here strong. I don't know what the views do. If they're not super chatting me, they're worthless. If they're not watching the ads, they're worthless. If they're not subscribing, they're worthless. So, what's the point? The only reason I brought it to light again was because of Rick and Sam. And Takedown Man again. He's out there exploiting the whole situation for little pieces of Bitcoin. I buy and trade more Bitcoin than that in 3 seconds. But he has to exploit children for it. So I just want to remind everybody, because to me it seemed like people have forgot. They're like, oh, I like you, but I go over there because I need my drama. I'm like, why the hell you want to go over there where people have accused me of fraud and it wasn't true? Why would you want to do that? Why do you need drama from that? Because it's not real. It's lies 90% of the time. And also I saw they were trying to obtain information on another YouTuber. I'm not going to let that happen. Hell no, man. Every time they get somebody's information, they get doxxed. I wasn't faking my emotion and my outrage. That wasn't fake. Hell no, last night wasn't fake. This whole mask thing was the only gimmick of all this. Because I knew people would be like, you need a welfare check. You need a welfare check. We didn't care about you before. We care now all of a sudden. That's all it was. That's what I feel like. Is if I don't sit here and dance, if I'm not a dancing monkey with a mandolin, people aren't interested. There's 216 people here now. If I break out my guitar, there'll be 40 left. I have too much talent for any of this crap. For any of this crap. If I could get an apology from the two from Drama Live, from Sam, from Rick, from Pam, and from Dale, I will gladly move on with my life. I will move on, and it will make me feel a lot better about being fucked over like that. If I can't get any apologies, game on. Everybody's going to go live now and talk about this. It's the way it's always been. I mention something, they talk about it. I lose my temper, they talk about it. I'm the fucking king. I'm going to tell you why I'm the fucking king. There's 218 people here because the king is speaking. The king is mad. When the king is mad, his subjects come to hear him speak. And then the other bottom-dwelling, bottom of the barrel fucking leeches go out and take the king's scraps and they try to feed their fangirls with it. I love it. Nobody's going to take my charisma and talent. But if you're Negz, dude, when I came back after being harassed and being ran off the platform for a week, my numbers plummeted. I didn't benefit. Nothing. I'm fine. Okay? When I'm on here, it's entertainment. If I'm mad or whatever, it's entertainment. I'm not going to be on here if I'm not fine. Oh, yeah, the one that said she was my friend and she was white knighting for me because we both lost a child. And then when I didn't want to be her friend anymore, she was like, oh, well, never mind. Oh, Sam Telfer, she's a liar 100%, dude. Everything she says is a lie, too. So I'm done. I feel better. I think the internet needs a refresher. Unless I get apologies. Once I start getting apologies from people, sincere apologies, which I'm owed, I will gladly apologize for calling people mean names. But I'm every bit 100% in the right, calling people cunts and fat and whatever else, because I have been treated like shit by a lot of people for no fucking reason, and it's old. And it's gotten old. It's been old. It always will be old. There's never going to be anything about it. Look, I know y'all loved when TT was a mess and would just yell at you, you control her and all that. I'm not fucking TT, dude. I'm fucking Negz, okay? Hashtag stay negative.
My specialty used to be to drag the enamel off people's teeth and make them feel like they wanted to kill themselves. But I pulled away from that. And when I did, other people took up on that spot and tried to, cash in on it. No. And the only thing is with these other people like that exchange in here, I am on a different level of intelligence. I'm on a different plateau. I'm on a different plane of existence. I'm woke. You may not think it. You may not be able to see it. I'm woke. And not this fucking new age woke fucking man with a dick and a beard can say he's a woman and piss in the bathroom. I'm woke to my situation. I'm woke to my environment. I'm woke to my aura, my energy, and what I'm doing. Entertain people and I'm compensated for it. I entertain people and I'm compensated for it. And I've endured more than most people should have to. Go over and listen to Sam. Go give her a like. Go give her a like, share, or report. She's the one that false flagged me, by the way. Just letting you know that while she's live on her channel. She false flagged me for no reason and admitted to it. And I also called her on the phone the other day and begged her not to talk about my family anymore. And she went on and did it the same day. So you can go let Sam Telfer know how you feel about her, disrespecting my family, constantly harassing and stalking me, and constantly lying about me. Which, by the way, Sam, Nikki did tell you the message. You're just a fucking liar because it caters to your fucking neurotic goddamn narrative, you fucking idiot. She's getting really dangerously close to a no contact order. I don't know what else to do with this one because she's nuts. She won't fucking lay off me. All because I don't want to be her friend. I'm not gonna stop telling you guys who the fucking pieces of shit out here are. I won't. I'm not gonna stop telling you who these people are. And I guess I'm gonna have to deal with the thumbs down and the harassment. Whatever. Keep going low because I'm documenting every bit of it. I've contacted Wish 13, and let me just tell you. You might see Big Daddy Negz on TV talking about this soon, and I can't wait until they start scrolling names and pictures across the screen when they're reading. You know how they put the graphics up of the screen name and the face? I mean, sometimes they block it out, but everybody that knows. But they start reading the messages. Oh, I can't wait till they do that. It's going to be great. It's going to be great. Then everybody can launch their YouTube channels off of that. Launch your YouTube channels off of that. Unless they start getting apologies. I know my truth. Okay, I know my truth. I'm not gonna. My lawyer, I can't sue nobody. I'm not gonna sue nobody. My attorney said. No, my attorney didn't say shit. Negz says he's in contact with a reporter, and I've submitted everything, gigs, screenshots, videos, all of it. So, one way or another, vindication will be coming. I ain't threatening anybody. I haven't threatened anybody at all in here. Saying if you see me in person, you better be ready to say what you said, that's not a threat. You don't get to go online and say shit, and then like when you see the person in real life, you don't get to run away like a bitch. You better own up to it. That's not a threat. That's you getting held responsible for what you did. If I'm not fine, I'm on the phone with somebody. I would say you can ask somebody, but I have a private stash of people I talk to because, obviously the 4, 5, 6 people that betrayed me in the last month, And go over to Tefler, whatever the fuck her name is. Let her know how you feel. Don't forget to hit that report button. Get reported for hateful content, okay? All right, guys, I love you. I'm deleting this, by the way. And bandana on, and somebody said don't shave my hair, you love it. Well, thanks to the internet and life tragedies and non-stop beratement over something that is mine to talk about, my hair's fallen out. So I'll give him that one. You made my hair fall out. Congratulations. You can add that to the pile of all the other things you've done. You're a hero. That's how it goes. So don't. It's pointless to even fight or try to prove something because the best thing is to, and this sounds bad, trigger and watch. Trigger and watch. Trigger and watch. And it was funny and it was glorious. We are the protectors of the YouTube Underground. As a matter of fact, it's safe to assume that I've completely taken the YouTube Underground back. I'm going to plant my flag in it. It's mine again. I'm allowed to talk about it. It was okay for Sam to talk about, you know, her son. It's not her son. I know she's trying real hard to pick up that I lost a child card. That's not how it works. You actually have to give birth, and you know, you have to give birth for it to be your child. I don't know if you forgot how having a son or daughter works. That's how it works. You actually slides out of you, and you're like, oh, it's my kid. You know, it's not, oh, you know, I could go through this neighborhood and you know what I'm going to do right now? I'm going to adopt every kid in town as my son. So when they pass away, I could play that I lost a child card. That's a cheap way to get it. It's a disrespectful way to get it. And she tried playing it last night. It was pretty gross. It was pretty gross. She's cute, ain't she? Yeah. I've been watching you for so long. You are so cool. I appreciate that, Jordan. Thank you very much, man. I appreciate that. I try to do my best. Kimmy, you are right. I am the only one that should be discussing it. I have logged into, over the last 6 months, at least 135 live streams of people gossiping about it. And then those same people turn around. The moment I breathe a word of it to defend it, they go, you're exploiting it. And then they go, Sam did this to me. Ron, you're exploiting it. And then she went over to this Vinny G, whoever he is. I guess he's latching onto the teat of every lolcow in the community. It's cute. I mean, he looks like, he's an older guy, and when our looks start going, we'll be happy with any female that gives us attention. Fortunately, I'm a good-looking guy, and attractive women still are attracted to me, so I don't have to, you know, latch myself onto any fat sow that rolls through my live stream. Hey, Marco. No, I'm going to address Marco, because Marco's comment is very ignorant. Marco either doesn't have children or is a barren lesbian. When a child dies, it fucks your life up. I will always do what I want. I'm impulsive, I'm emotional, and I always have, even since a kid. I just do what I want, when I want. And the only people who can stop me are people with handcuffs. That's it. But no, I'm not here because I'm upset. I'm not here because I'm depressed. I'm here because I made great strides last night, and I uncovered, if I haven't uncovered everybody, I think I damn near got all of them. And yeah, not but good things from here forward, folks. I mean, this is every bit worth of an expose on national television, because I've searched high and low for any other instance like this, and this, I'm the only one. I'm the only one. Somebody has to be the first. Somebody has to be the first. And that was me. I have a civil case. I have a civil case against dozens of people if I wanted to pursue it. If I wanted to spend tens of thousands of dollars to sue a bunch of welfare jockeys and people who don't take care of their children. But I don't want to do that. Because I have more than hours of evidence of emotional, and since stuff came to my door, that, I mean, it's a civil case, a big civil case. But none of these people have money. They don't have money. They don't. So, I mean, what am I going to get? Their EBT cards, their most recent weigh-in at the doctor that says 350 pounds and their cholesterol's off the charts. It's much more satisfaction in me taking all this, turning it into something educational for the rest of the country, and I have every intention of this spawning a public speaking tour. Absolutely, every bit of this is going to be turned into a learning opportunity for the rest of the world. I'm past the point of being hurt anymore. You really can't hurt me or my family anymore. You can't. You can't. But I'm going to take your evil and I'm going to display it to the world with your names. And hopefully we can find more information than that, because, I mean, it's public domain. Information's public domain. It can be published publicly, because it's important that people know what lurks in their neighborhoods, too, on the internet. Is if you're doing that online, how are you in real life? So I think it's very important that people are held accountable for the things they do online. It's very important. Sam false flagged me a week ago because she was mad at me because I didn't want to be her friend. And then last night she said I needed a welfare check. I'm glad I have that on tape. That's more harassment. That's harassment. It's all it is. It's harassment. It's incitement and harassment. Harassment is illegal in all 50 states. I don't know what's wrong with people. I guess they like catching a case, but okay, that's cool. I'm not blowing hot air here, guys. I make shit happen. I've always made shit happen. I'm the guy on this platform that when he speaks, everybody listens. Last night was indicative of that. Who was everybody? Because my local deputy is already aware that there is a mob of bullies and harassers that are just harassing me because I spoke about something that happened to me, and it disgusted him to his core. I gave him names, addresses of the perpetrators. These are the people, and I know there's nothing legal that can be done, but you know who they are in case something pops off. Something happens to me, these are the people you need to look at. That's why I did it. I made everybody think I was losing my mind, and I wasn't. I was fine. I was laughing under that mask. When I was talking to her in the chat, I had a big smile on my face because it was funny. It's funny when you talk to, I'm an intelligent guy. I'll sit here and tell you this. I'm not going to deny my intelligence. I'm educated. I'm well-spoken. I'm rough around the edges, and people are enraged when I use logic. And if somebody becomes enraged when you use logic, they're a simpleton. This is the single-handedly worst case of internet bullying on the books. Oh, it is. It is, and I'm going to prove it. And I'm going to use it to educate other people. I'm going to go to schools. I'm going to speak to other kids on what to avoid. I'm going to speak to other parents. I'm going to speak to grieving parents. I'm going to speak to everybody. And I'm going to show them your names. I'm going to show them the things you said. And that's going to be your claim to fame. That's your 15 minutes on social media. While I have hundreds of people tuning in to watch me just talk and smoke a cigarette, you're going to be known for making vile comments about a family's loss. You will be 100% unemployable. Your communities will shun you. It'll be like you're a sex offender by the time I'm done. Yeah, I don't want to get any hair in my food. What do I got here? 8%.
Tweets from June the 5th include Sam Telfer tweeting, "So we're all supposed to sit back and let him use his son for views and not let the child rest in peace, and we aren't supposed to call him out on that disgusting parlor trick. Nah, I'm gonna speak up when I see that BS." Yaba tweeting a screenshot of Sam's live stream, which includes the chat where Negz said the C word. Yaba tweets, "Since you want to contact the news for tweets I made and already apologized for, since you want to make an example out of us and go to schools telling your story. I think not. No school will accept a bigot in their doors. Good luck, this is just the beginning. At WTHR.com, more coming." Millennia Wisomruski tweeted to Yaba and Mr. on the Border, "He knew you were vulnerable and lived alone at that time. He hates women, especially single mothers. In parentheses, the revelation where Nikki image searched your photo hit home for me. She did that to me too. 100% truth finally came out." This was in reference to Nikki and Ron doxing Yaba. Yaba tweeted to Mr. on the Border, aka Ron, "I've said it publicly, you blocked me. I did what was right. I have a clear conscience and of. You harass me and my friends and even my enemies daily. Then you flip and point fingers. You've lost everyone. You are the problem." To Yaba's previously mentioned tweet, Kimberly replies, "He's such a crybaby hypocrite." To that, Negz replies, "Oh, I'm the hypocrite. Yeah, says the people who sit around and gossip about my family like a bunch of pedophiles. Look, I don't care, y'all are scum. You guys are scum. You say I exploit my own situation while you sit there and gossip about it for super chats. To that, Yaba replies, "This is about money? It's clearly about money for over a year. You've been salty about anyone other than you bringing in $1. Not about your family, it's about money, period. This is why they say, money is the root of all evil." To which Negz replies, "You're funny, honey. You've learned a lot from Katie. But that was pretty easy for you because you were a simpleton that could never think for herself anyway. Poor Corey and Katie, such the victims of their own circumstances." Next tweets, "What she did is why I'm doing what I'm doing right now. Everybody thinks that it's okay to exploit tragedies for their simpleton audiences. I'm gonna ride their necks to views, subs, and advocation like no one else has, since they have no limits on what they will do, nor do I. This is 3 families that these women have directly impacted, all because of YouTube and being butthurt. Now you know why I said I would punch a woman in her face, and I still will for this type of disrespect. Run, tell that." Next tweets to MK Scott, Yaba, and WTHR.com. "Did you ask what they did? No. It was someone harassing me. Let me make it clear. If you're a man or woman and disrespect my family like these women, I'll deck you. Period. No mysteries. They make it seem like it's for no reason. LOL, petty twats." Next tweets a reply to Yaba. "The circus exists because of you and your fat friend Katie. This is on you. It's all on you. And I'm blocking you again because you're a simpleton. You are a stupid hillbilly. You're a manipulator. You're not intelligent. There's a difference." Next tweets in a reply to Sam's tweet, which says, "This user is targeting me with harassment and stalking me. His YouTube channels are #StayNegative, Negz Nonsense, and about 13 more. Put a stop to this." Negz replies to Sam's tweet with, "Right after she told the family secret on her live stream and exploited somebody else's tragedy, this woman is dangerous and mentally ill." Shannon618 replies to his tweet, "It's absolute immaturity, whining and raging. Just effing stop. Someone has to be the adult. Pretend to have some dignity." Next tweets a reply to Sam's tweet from June 1st. "Incoming direct threat. Sent over to the police. Should someone be making threats like this when they sell drugs?" To which Sam replies, "He sent it to the police? Bahahaha. I'm dead. Who calls the police over an internet squabble? Oh, that's right, a punk."
I'm done. I have exposed all the rotten evil. I have flushed them all out. Everybody knows what you did, but for some reason they're mad at me for things they don't know about, but they can't be mad at you for things that you actually did. There's no benefit for me to continue any kind of conquest here. I've already got everything I need. I've proven beyond the shadow of a doubt that what you all did was heinously criminal. And yeah, I'm done. I'm not going to say any more about it, I promise. There's nothing more I can say about it. I came to this conclusion earlier because I needed closure. I got my closure the other day when I saw all the really heinous stuff. But then when I was sitting poolside today and I saw what people were doing, I was like, word. I was just trying to talk about my life. Then they mocked my grief and my strife. Laughing, lying, and humiliating. Oof. I wrote that in 10 minutes. And I knew that this was my closure. It has to be. It has to be. It has to be. I've tried so many different ways to close it in my head. It's just really hard to accept that so many people think I'm a piece of shit over things that aren't true. But, you know, I guess that's not important. This had to be my closure. and this was it.
So, you know, I'm gonna let Mr. On Border come on in. I just wanted to talk to you for a minute because people are being obtuse, and I just want to let y'all know that if you're going to accuse somebody of something, you better damn well have proof of it. If you're going to believe something on the internet, you better be asking for proof. If not, you're a simpleton like me, and you probably kiss your sister with your mouth open while she's sleeping. All right?
I'm tired of debunking lies. I just feel like it's like you know what? I'm not going to do it anymore because I feel like I have my own tabloid magazine now, which is super cool. Like next week, I'll be with the Loch Ness Monster. See, I'll tell you what. Men don't like scandalous, trifling ass bitches. So when you work on that, the potential of you, the potential of getting your clan stuffed is probable. I mean, I've never had this much PR in my life. I'm loving every minute of it. I said some pretty mean, vile things. What people witnessed was a legitimate nervous breakdown, and it was unfair that I had to have that. That was the result of people on the internet. 100%. I blame that. The responsibility for that lies solely on the pig's shoulders. 100%. And I understand now she's doing the nice girl routine and wants to make up with people because she got a strike and she's not able to mock people and get super chats, and that's what she's upset about. But it lies on her shoulders. Hurt people. I've heard that 1,000 times over the last 6 months. And it's true. It's true. Hurt people do hurt people. All I've wanted to do is hurt people. And not even mentally, physically. I've wanted to hurt people physically. Not so much now because in the grand scheme of things, I don't know if you ever heard Eminem's song, you know, I am whatever you say I am. If I wasn't, then why would you say I am? It's kind of like that. I definitely will get a kick out of triggering them into talking about me and giving me PR. I think that's funny. It's just still weird grown adults sitting around talking about a kid they don't know, never met, nor will they ever know. Pedophilic overtones, dude. I still stand by it. If you're sitting in a chat room with 400 other people talking about a kid you never met, don't know, doesn't impact your life for no reason, you're kind of a creepy chomo. Everybody thinks I've been trolling. What am I, McJugger Nuggets? Oh, yeah, I'm grieving. I got a house to deal with. My kid's graduating. He's an adult. I got all this other stuff. I have all the time in the world to troll people for 3, 4, 5, 6 months. Yeah, no, you got trolled for 2 days, and that's all it took for somebody to tweet out, "You're fucked." And I was like, that's a threat. I'm done. And then they came in here this morning and said something.
I would like to remind everybody that the direct threat Ron is referencing, where someone said you're effed, it's this one, which occurred on June 1st, way before his quote-unquote trolling experiment.
Nah, the person that asked me earlier, I thought I was done addressing this. I am. You know, people ask questions. I'm going to answer them, and I'm going to give them the fullest answer that they need. I'm done defending myself. I welcome any and all hate. I don't really care. It has no effect at this point. It's pointless. It's baseless. She's spam. She is spam. Green eggs and spam. Ain't no ham in the ghetto. Ain't no jobs either. Oh. I know. You don't think I'm funny. Whatever, dude. Grow a set. Take care of your family. I love my captor. He makes me send him super chats. That's right. And if I don't get a sandwich in the next 10 minutes, one of you bitches is getting your ass beat. Oh, man. Thank you, St. Strawberryan. Yes, Daddy. That's what I like to hear. Call me Daddy. Did you say you're the king?
I note that the following clip is pretty long, but try to watch it in full, as I really want to demonstrate the point that this stream is not child appropriate.
Everybody has their own channel, as my son said. Even he knows this at 9 years old. Even he knows if he turns on something he doesn't like, he turns it because he's not a moron. No, I said you're not a moron. You're a very highly intelligent young man, and you're handsome. No, I called you handsome. I think we need to get your hearing checked. Oh, who hit me with that sandwich? You better get your ass down to the laundry room, because it's time for a paddling. I have laid my hands on a woman before. I'll tell you that story. I'm really more than happy to share that with you. Many years ago, I had a girlfriend who had an abortion, right? I didn't appreciate it at all. And she pulled one of them routines where she was wrong, kind of like these women are doing now. They were wrong, and I pointed it out, and she got in my face, started screaming. And she hauled off and tried to hit me, and she had nails on, and her nails would have hit me in the eye if I had not blocked it. I grabbed her by her face, and I shoved her on her ass. You know why? Because she tried to hit me, and I ain't about that. I don't fuck with that. Don't put your hands on me. I've never hit a woman. I'm sure hell have pushed many on their ass for trying to hit me, because I don't play that. Don't try to hit me. Man or woman, I don't care.
Tweets from June 6 include Negz tweeting to Kitty and King Spades. Kitty, they call everybody everything. And then when you say anything back to them, their horde of menopausal maidens swarm in with their untreated syphilis infections and mental illnesses to call you more names. It's best just to treat them as they are, and that's like crap. Next tweeting, I'm giving my accusers 24 hours to prove their slanderous claims that I am a, in quotes, a woman beater. You said it, you must have proof. I'll be waiting. In parentheses, by the way, you mental midgets, that Ron Corbin on the report is black. Read the dang race section. Spare yourself the embarrassment. Ron tweets a picture of Katie and him at his house. He says, before her head connected to her collarbone, sitting in my house. Just so y'all know, I didn't like about that. Ron tweets a picture of his videos from the Creator Studio, which shows the views and the videos that are monetized. He says, big thanks to the suckers that reacted inappropriately to me trolling them for 3 days. My income thanks you. Ron tweets, bear with me, I'm flushing out the garbage. A lot of people took now, you start their opposition with me. Effing opportunist, I'm running you all off publicly, shouldn't have coddled the enemy. Ron has a series of tweets to Sam. It doesn't matter saying, I know the truth, you're out there telling everybody lies. It's been reported, I have recorded all of your stalking. I've recorded your phone call. I'll be glad to sell it online if you'd like. I text you first, then I had to call you because you're too stupid to reason with people and respect people's families. Enjoy being a pedophile. Sam replies to Angry Veteran, also known as AV. She says, the only thing your boy is making drop are ilks and self-righteous egomaniacal BS. Sorry, AV, but your boy is sick. Angry Veteran replies to Sam and lets her know that Negz is doing okay. Negz replies to him and says, see, you can't stay off my D. Thirsty but ghetto grandma. Sam tweets out, why did you just today unblock someone you claim is stalking and harassing you? Knock it off, Ron. To that, Ron replies, this female dog, laughing crying emoji. Sam releases a screenshot of DMs she had with Negz. Negz replies, hey you stupid R-word. Right there I asked you to stop. You really are that dumb of a female dog. Laughing crying emoji. Sam replies to angry veteran. Oh, AV, stooping to the same level as Ron's woman-hating level is disappointing to say the least. What would your mom say? To that Negz replies, is that R-word still here? She invited people to call the police. That's a Class A misdemeanor, false reporting. My deputies didn't appreciate it. They have her number and address. He follows that up with another tweet. F. Sam, I'm done. Filed papers today. I'm done addressing her. Let her keep talking. We have slander, false reporting, stalking, and harassment. Pile those cases up, Snow Bunny. Negz shows a screenshot Sam put out of a conversation between them two. He says, this is straight from Sam. This is proof that I had asked her before I called her. She is a pathological liar. Anyone who buys what she's selling is a fool. By the way, thanks for alienating me, people, over a liar's words, simpletons. Yabba tweets out, this, what you are seeing, is a man trying to shake down the community so nobody else calls him out. In quotes, he will call news stations. He will make sure any job you ever get knows about this, end quote. Scare tactics, so everyone shuts their mouth. Negz quotes a tweet of Yabba's where Yabba tags Team YouTube and WTHR.com. And she asks, how is it okay for Mr. On the Border to promise to make people's lives miserable? Negz says, I just want you to know that I have all the video evidence of you guys making my life miserable. This is a futile attempt at Yabba, but trying to be intelligent and counteract the consequences of their own actions. She's literally a stupid hillbilly. Negz quotes a tweet from Lauren Dahl. Lauren Dahl says, 10:20 on a Monday night and Yabba's kids are up and apparently looking for attention. Mom Yabba acts irritated towards them and tells the YouTube world to hold on. I feel so sorry for her kids. #DramaLive. Negz replies to that, Corey, take care of your dang kids. Stop dragging other parents when you can't even be a decent parent because you're ruining other people's lives on a live stream with the human hog. I hope you guys take the time to remember the previous tweet, because I know on June 9th, in a live stream, Negz claims he has never talked about or mentioned Yabba's kids. This tweet proves that statement to be false. Negz tweets in a reply to Evelyn and Debbie. People are going to the liars and harassers. Why is it I'm not allowed to be upset? Everyone demands I do this, do that, etc. I'm done taking it in the butt. If people don't like being held accountable, stop doing crappy things to me. Ron tweets to Bunny. They've all got one coming their way. Just wait. I'm about to play one of my aces this week. Ron quotes a tweet from Sam, where Sam replies to angry veteran saying, you're stalking me. Ron replies, she's literally the R word, laughing crying emoji, blocked. Afterwards he says, okay guys, I'm done addressing all of these R word women. I've never seen the lies and mob mentality and flip-floppers like this in my life. All you fair-weather friends to go F yourself. Ron replies to Evelyn and Debbie. You know what? Everybody's entitlements towards me on this platform has caused me to make a very serious decision. I quit. I'm done. I'm going to go do something else for a living. Everybody can suck my butt. Ron replies to Merritt, Evelyn, and Debbie. That's why I'm gone. Tired of being treated like everyone's boyfriend who should just take it. Done. Over it. Stalk away. Harass away. I was victimized and no one helped. F this world, F Katie, F Yaba, F Sam Telfer. I hate those C word. I'm gone. Afterwards he tweets, my son exploited, no accountability, no consequences for anyone but me. F YouTube and its toxic environment. I'd rather be poor than be betrayed and about again. Congrats, you win. I'm done. F these communities and the fat C word in them. Peace, I'm out. And after that, he tweets, I quit. This isn't worth this crap anymore. Betrayed by 13 people in 1 week. Goodbye. Everyone else that's harassed me, karma. Coming to you soon. Peace. On June 7th, an anonymous YouTube account titled Suboxone Affairs released a few videos. Some of the videos were generally harmless but creepy, while a different one had Yaba's children's school in it. The videos would range from 1 minute long and would be up for about half an hour to an hour before being deleted. As I obviously cannot show you all of them, the following video is an example of one of them. This is one of the videos that the anonymous YouTube account posted. It had creepy music over it that I do not want to play, just in case of copyright issues. Obviously, this is an anonymous account, and I cannot tell you with 100% certainty who is behind this account. Instead, I will show you the evidence I use to come to the conclusion that this is most likely either a fan of Ron's or Ron's account. I just want to restate that this is an anonymous YouTube account, and therefore I cannot give you any definitive answers or 100% guarantee that this is either a fan of Ron's or Ron's account. I will also provide evidence as to why this might not be a fan of Ron's or Ron's account. Yesterday, the day before this one, June 6th, Ron has a live stream, and while he was ranting, he states that he will be releasing a few videos that will have clues to secrets that nobody knows.
Which, you guys, I'm going to make some videos over the next week that are going to have clues in them. And these clues are going to be linked to secrets that nobody knows. Oh, man. It's going to be fun. It's going to be fun. Anybody can turn on a live stream and dish the tea. Not everybody could create a scavenger hunt to find out the tea yourself. Drama has a new face. No, I thought it'd be fun because I mean I still have 3 aces now. I realized I had another ace last night, and I figured it's just too easy to just get on here and just say it. To just say it. I'm gonna make everybody work for it.
So yesterday, Negz clearly states that he will be releasing videos that contain clues to secrets, or as he called it later, quote-unquote tea. He also stated that he had 3 aces. There was about 4 videos released. He also tweeted the following right before he claimed that he would be quitting. To Bunny, they've all got one coming their way. Just wait. I'm about to play one of my aces this week. Another piece of evidence is a Kiwi Farms post by the same user, Suboxone Affairs. It's titled, New Here, Urgent Advice Needed. Please see my profile description and the embedded videos. The post states, "Hello everyone, I'm new here, and although I enjoy the occasional local, I am here on serious business. Someone in the YouTube community is being unrightfully harassed and stalked and emotionally abused by hundreds of other YouTubers, viewers, and subscribers. This all started when a YouTuber by the name of Miss Effin Wonderful, also known as Katie, found on her video description not dogs, questions a grieving father live on a live stream in front of hundreds of other people about his recently deceased son and his relationship with him and about the money that he raised for the town's GoFundMe. It includes an embedded video of Ron's titled Miss Effin Wonderful, Proof of Lies and Harassment. It goes on to state, this harassment started in January and it continues to this day. She has told her audience to call CPS on him, to which they have showed up 3 times and closed each case because there was nothing. She made an idle gun threat on Twitter toward him, which prompted him to have to tell his school to it, prompted the school to put an armed guard out in front of his kid's elementary school. This is Ron proving that there were not 2 GoFundMes and that they were just stupid and didn't vet their info. This man's family was harassed daily 4 weeks to current times, with a video of and it includes an embedded video of Ron's titled Proof There Was Not 2 GoFundMes. 1 second, I'm going to have to black something out and we'll resume. Okay, it resumes. I have thousands of screenshots from the bully mobs that have joined her and Yaba and Sam Telfer. These 3 women have made it their mission to lie and ruin this guy. One of them was his friends, and when she did something he didn't like, she turned on him and started exploiting the death of his child to make him upset. There is also Pam and Rick, also known as STS. They have been harassing Ron because he called them out on selling people's private messages to raise money for a lady who was a religious zealot who said that autism was karma for their parents of the children. This woman also said to all gays should go to hell. Once Ron called them out, Rick and Pam immediately started exploiting his emotional attachment to the loss of his child. I don't know what could be done, but it's not a lot of damage to this man, his family, his life. Not only did they have to bury their child, but now they have to endure hundreds of people harassing them on a regular basis. Any advice you can offer me is greatly appreciated. And I'll scroll down to the response and make sure everything I need blacked out is still blacked out. And a staff member of Kiwi Farms reiterated one of the big rules, that Kiwi Farms is not your personal army. As for evidence that the anonymous Suboxone Affairs YouTube account could possibly not be Ron's or a fan of Ron's, go to the Suboxone Affairs homepage. After youtube.com/channel/ you have all those random letters and numbers. That is the ID of the YouTube account. So once you highlight the ID of the YouTube account, copy it, go to a new tab, and just paste it in. Click enter. So let me do that one more time, just to show you again, and that it matches up to what I Googled. I just copy all of that, go to a new tab, paste it into Google, enter, and this is what comes up. So what that tells me is that the account Suboxone Affairs was previously named Sam Telfer, and the description of that channel was just exposing a couple of scandalous drug dealers. Please note that this is also not a guarantee that this channel belongs to Sam Telfer. I can also go into a Google account and name it whatever I want and add whatever profile picture I want. That's how sometimes we get a fake YouTuber, such as, oh no, that's the fake Katie, or oh no, that's the fake Mama Bear. So in reality, we cannot know with 100% certainty. Anyone could have created this account. We know that this account's previous name was named Sam Telfer. We don't know if Sam Telfer created it or someone who wanted to impersonate Sam Telfer created it. We do not know if Ron or a fan of Ron's is behind the Suboxone Affairs channel. I just want to provide all the evidence and for everybody here to make their own decision of what they believe. So then why am I telling you all this? Well, the very next day, Friday, June 8th, at around 7 p.m., CPS showed up to Yaba's house. Her children watching, CPS asked Yaba to take a drug test, and obviously Yaba complied.
Print your name, okay?
All right.
I need the medication or the steroid that you're on.
I'm not on any.
No, I told you that was a long time
My
ago.
system's clean.
So there's nothing you took?
There's nothing in my system.
Okay, so I'm going to write right here in front of you, none, okay?
Yeah.
All right, so fill that out, put your name here, put today's date here on both of these, okay?
Uh-huh.
And then...
But mainly, I don't want everybody here to focus on the CPS situation. We do not have absolute or definitive proof of who called CPS. What we do have is over 2 hours of video content and evidence for other claims. So please focus on the claims that we do have evidence for. We'll get a resolution to who called CPS on Yaba in a little bit. We'll just have to be patient until then.
Isn't it amazing? Like, it's just YouTube, but the friendships are real and the enemies are too.
Sam's and Ron's friendship began to deteriorate because of a stream on Vinny G's channel titled Chill Chat on May 31st of this year.
Go ahead, Vinny. I'm happy to answer all your questions. After all, I'm an expert in everything.
Yeah. All right. Well, all right. I'll give you my reasoning behind the question. All right. I had a chat with someone the other day, and someone told me that Negz's life had been in turmoil since he's getting sued by Shoot the Shit. Is that true?
Negz is getting sued by Shoot the Shit? No.
Or someone,
I don't believe that.
Oh my god.
Someone is suing Negz or something?
Not to my knowledge.
Oh, okay.
I know that him and Katie do this little dance, tit for tat, back and forth, and they both file police reports on each other and shit like that. But as far as Negz getting sued, I haven't heard anything about that.
Yeah.
I mean, listen, as far as I'm concerned, the Manly Manhood Association of America should be suing his ass to get that fucking man card back, but that's neither here nor there. Just nothing but a fucking vagina. Just nothing but a fucking vagina. Big ass meat flat.
Vagina.
I did tell Savvy if she speaks to him to call him a pussy for me. Yeah.
He is a pussy.
I did say that, but no, I mean, trust me, you know, men are bitches too, and they can be bigger bitches than you two ladies, trust me. And you guys are not bitches compared to some of the men I've seen on here. Trust me. You know, it's
And one particular man bitch has one more fucking stream crying like a little bitch about the same old tired ass shit. I swear to God, it's gonna be over for me. I'm just gonna have to end it all. I can't stand it. It's every damn day, no matter where you look, no matter where you turn around, it's the same bitch complaining about the same shit.
We're talking about a man here, yeah?
I mean, presumably.
Oh. May I ask the name?
My imaginary dick is bigger than his. Straight up.
Ron Gina. Listen. I don't care. I don't give a fuck. I'm gonna say it. What was it? Not this past Friday, but the Friday before, I think it was, when he was having a live stream and it got struck and shut off right in the middle of it.
Yeah.
And then he turned around and went live again and started just dragging Pam and Rick for filth and bringing his son into it again. And it was like, that's what pissed me off, because you're sitting here blaming everybody else, and everybody else is bringing your child and your deceased child into this, and how deplorable, how disgusting they're exploiting your deceased child. But
he's exploiting
that's you
his
doing
child.
that. Huh?
He's exploiting his child.
That's exactly what I'm saying. He had no reason to believe under the sun or moon that it was Pam and Rick that got his stream struck and stopped in the middle of it.
Yeah.
So, that you chose to go that direction with it. You chose to bring your son into that. And guess what? It wasn't Pam and Rick. It was me and somebody else. And she can claim it if she wants it.
Can I just tell you what I heard, and you can kick me in the balls or correct me on it if I'm wrong?
Of course, that's my favorite thing to do.
All right, so I'm led to believe, and God forgive me and people forgive me if I've heard the wrong thing. I'm just telling you what I heard. I'm led to believe that it was a son. He never had anything to do with it.
Yeah, and that's one thing. I mean, I'll never drag his ass on that, because he did actually tell me the story, and whatnot, and I believe him, and I think he did the right thing for his son at the time.
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean, it is what it is. The fact is that no, he did not raise that child.
Yeah.
Not that it should matter,
Yeah.
Because look, I have a son who passed away. My 14-year-old son Julian was killed in a car accident, and
really?
Yeah. Well, it's kind of the opposite though, in which he was not my biological son.
That's
I didn't give birth to him. But he was my son nonetheless, Yeah. So, so people, the same people that were dragging him for him not raising that child and mourning him when he died were the same people that were dragging me saying, that wasn't even your kid. You're using someone else's kid for attention on the internet. Well, no, he wasn't biologically mine, but that was my child. That was my son. I did raise him. Wow. So, but it's just crazy. The same people. So what do you want? Like, who is allowed to grieve their child if they pass away and you're on the internet? Like, what's the criteria?
Well, I've always said when I heard about it, if I've got 4 daughters, and if one of my children passed away, I don't think I could get back on the internet and talk about it. You know what I mean?
Mm-mm.
No, I agree. I say I wasn't on the internet when my son passed away, but let me tell you what, if I had been put through what Ron's been put through since, his child died, if that were me, I would have left. I never would have come back. There's no way.
Yeah.
No way.
What's that?
And Julian's been gone. It'll be 4 years in November. Julian's been gone. And, I'm working on making a video. My daughter Taryn's graduating high school, not this weekend, but the weekend after. So I'm putting this video together, to play at her grad party that we're going to have. And when I get to what I call the Julian years, like, I lose my shit. Like, I can't get past that point in the video. You never stop grieving your child, no matter what your relationship was with that child. It does not matter. And I don't know. I feel like it's easier for Ron to be in the anger stage of grieving. Yeah. And that's why he keeps coming back and keeps bringing it up, and just because it's easier. He can't move past that stage yet.
Wow.
I think he needs to get some actual therapy, some actual counseling, and step away from all this for a while, because
I think so.
It's not going to end well.
If it's doing that to him, it's not healthy, is it?
No.
No.
After that stream happened and Ron saw it, a phone call between Ron and Sam occurred. Here is Ron's recollection of events.
So Sam amps it up a notch. All right, cool, right on. Thank you for that so much, Sam. I called her on the phone, practically begged her to stop doing what she was doing. Went as far to tell her how he died. Did that matter? No. Didn't matter. Didn't fucking matter. Did not fucking matter at all. Didn't fucking matter to her. She had the nerve. By the way, whatever Sam said on whatever live stream about the phone call is fucking bullshit 100%. We were not talking friendly. I was telling her what she was doing to my family and what was happening, and she didn't give a fuck. All she cared about was, Ron don't want to be my friend. I need vindication. Fuck you, Sam. Anything you got coming to you, you fucking deserve. She had the nerve to sit there while I was trying to tell her the fucking impact that it had on my family, and talking goo-goo talk to her fucking granddaughter. Yeah. Way to respect me, Sam. You don't give a fuck about nobody. You're a fucking cancerous fucking tumor on this country, not this platform, on this country. It's people like you that fucking just have no fucking use. We have no use for people like you.
Well, this is Sam's recollection of how the phone call went.
Nikki on YouTube, May 3rd at 9:44 p.m. I said, so, Ron ain't said shit to you about me or why the fuck he's so mad and what the fuck made him so mad? Ron ain't said shit to you about me or what the fuck made him so mad. And here she says, hang on, I gotta copy and paste that in notes so I can screenshot and send it. It's too large to send. So this is page 1 of what the fuck she says. I talked to him the other day. He didn't say he was mad at you. That's why I said we needed to talk. But you were busy and I was busy too, so if you called, I missed it. Maybe it was day before yesterday, maybe even yesterday. My days are running together. No sleep from trying to clean house, do laundry, pack, get orders out before we leave for vacation. It was day of or day after that last Dry I'm Alive. He isn't mad. He said he was distancing himself from people, still talking about quote-unquote them, assuming them would be the cesspool. And those sending him stuff about Katie, clips, screenshots, etc., don't know who that is. Because it gets him back in that feeling where he thinks he will end up back in a bad place he was in. Said it was easier for him to pretend they didn't exist and ignore them. Now, from this point, after what circled the first paragraph, just like the fuck I said, Mr. Over there talking about all Samantha does is lie, all Samantha does is lie. I can't tell. I think I got the receipt right the fuck here in front of us, and exactly what the fuck I've been saying since day goddamn one is exactly what the fuck you see here. Exactly what the fuck you see here. Do you see here where this bitch said, remember I came to you the other day and I told you that he asked me to come to you and blah, 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 blah? No, that's not what the fuck she says. She says, that's why I said we needed to talk, but you were busy and I was busy too, so if you called, I missed it. And then she doesn't even go on and say emphatically, he asked me to come to you and ask you to stop sending him shit about Katie. She still doesn't fucking say that. Dude still doesn't say that. So fuck you, Ron. Fuck you, Nikki.
Ronald. So I find it interesting that Ron is perpetuating this story about him supposedly calling me and begging and pleading with me to stop talking about his son. And this was, a couple hours after Vinny had me on his live stream and just asked me a simple question, and I answered it respectfully and in his favor, in Ron's favor. He calls me, and as you can see, on May 30th at 1:38 p.m., there was a call that lasted 1 minute, 13 seconds. And that was incoming. So that was Ron calling me 1 minute and 13 seconds. And then there was an outgoing call 3 minutes later, 10 minutes, 39 seconds. Now, Ron's version of this story is that he called me, and as he was begging and pleading with me, that I was making goo-goo sounds to my granddaughter. That's what he says. That's his story, and he's sticking to it. Well, this first phone call for 1 minute and 13 seconds, he called me, and literally 10, 15 seconds into it, my daughter Taryn called me on the other line, and I said, I'm so sorry, I have to take this call. And the reason why it says the call lasted 1 minute, 13 seconds is because he held on the line, and then he ended up hanging up before I came back. So that's why I called him right back. Now, this 10 minute, 39 second call, that wasn't he and I talking for 10 minutes and 39 seconds. In fact, between both of these calls, he and I actually spoke for less than a minute. This is a DM, as you can see from the time. I'm DMing a friend of mine as this is going on. 1:41 p.m. is the outgoing call. I'm sorry, ended at 1:41 p.m. 1:31 p.m. Oh, I'm sorry. Wait, that was before the phone call. Sorry, I'm getting backwards here. Okay. 1:49 p.m. on the phone with, oh, this person's asking where Nikki is. I said on the phone with Ron, and so am I. I'm waiting for him to bring her in on a three-way call. So as you can see, 1:41, 1:49, I'm actually still on the phone holding as I'm DMing this person. 1:51, I said, he's taking a long time though. She's clearly fast talking him. I've been on hold for several minutes. He hung up, never came back to the line. And then here I said, he was quick to say, oh, so you're saying she's lying? Should I call her and patch her in? I said, please do. And clicked over, and he clicked over with no hesitation. So 2 phone calls, we actually verbally spoke for less than 60 seconds between the 2 phone calls. And I'm telling you right here, it shows right here that he wasn't pleading with me about his son or his family. He was shitty with me for 2 reasons. And these are the only 2 topics he brought up during our less than 60 seconds on the phone. He was shitty because I got his stream and his channel struck, and I admitted that I did it. And he was shitty because I was calling Nikki a liar. That was the content of these 2 phone calls. So here's a text at 1:53 p.m., May 30th. So that was what, a minute and a half after that call ended? I said, the call disconnected. I don't know what y'all were talking about, so I'm not going to push you. Just know, had Nikki come to me and said, Ron said, please stop sending him shit on MFW, I would have. We were friends. And then here's where, this is what he's referring to as, we made a deal, and the very next day, she went back on her side of it. This is no deal. This is him saying, I'll speak to her. Please, just leave me alone. I'll reciprocate. I'm hurt bad. So many people hating me for bearing a child or not wanting to be their friend. I'll not mutter a word about you. Do you see me responding to that? Do you see me agreeing to that anywhere? No, that was a one-sided agreement that you came to with yourself.
I don't think it's not too hard to find people, unless they're hiding behind a VPN. It's pretty easy to find people. It really is. Well, certainly is. 10%.
Ron's and Skeeter's conflict started on May 11th when Skeeter joined Katie for Drama Live.
I try to create laughs wherever I go, honestly. Like, I don't care. Like, everybody knows I'm good friends with somebody. Nobody, everybody hates. But, hey, he's my buddy. Do I agree with some of the shit comes out of his mouth? No. But does that mean I gotta hate everybody? No. I don't. I want to have laughs. It's like, YouTube gets so fucking nasty at times. I just hibernate. It's
yeah,
like,
you and Ron both had fun with that clip, and it was actually hilarious. I liked y'all's clip better than mine.
But see, the way I do it is, before I do anything like that, before I parody anybody, I contact that person.
On May 23rd, Skeeter released a Twitter video addressing his conflict with Ron.
But as I can fucking clearly see, some people just can't resist the urge to try dragging and running their fucking mouth. That shit's easy to achieve when you know I'm fucking away. Some shit went down about a week ago, and between me and Ron got butthurt because I went on a live stream, which I'm a comedian. I'll laugh and have fun with whoever I want to laugh and have fun with. Does that mean I'm going to break bread with them tomorrow? No. I'm having fun with everybody. I'm trying to entertain. That's what I do. Supposedly, he wanted to handle the shit off camera. Sent me a message saying we'll go our separate ways. It's fine. Friends have disagreements. It is what it is. So, yeah, I said, okay, yeah, we'll go our separate ways. Sucks it has to be that way. It is what it is. But while I'm working my ass off, you want to paint me as a villain. I never did nothing fucking sideways to this man, but try to be there and be a fucking friend and do whatever. You want to have this little dick measuring contest, who is the better friend, you're going to have it alone. Because I can consciously and confidently say I'm way above that shit. I've been out of high school for a long fucking time. I'm not going to take shots back and forth with somebody that was a very close friend of me. And if they got their feelings hurt for something I did, they should have contacted me and we could have talked it out. But no, he wants to drag it out for views and sympathy. And it is what it is. I'm not going to bring this shit to my channel. I'm not going to acknowledge this shit anymore. I'm just here to fucking tell you guys, don't believe everything you fucking hear. Because if he wants to paint me out to be some fucking villain, he's going to be stuck looking on stupid. Because I'm far from that. Try to be the best friend I could be. But I'm not going to keep hearing my name over and over and over and over and over getting drugged just because I went in and fucking made some laughs.
The few tweets Skeeter made addressing this situation includes, I honestly just want to have laughs without having any hate for anyone. Life is too short. Much love to everyone. Skeeter, I work 8 to 16 hours a day. I don't have time for drama, and my art form is comedy, so I will continue to stay in my lane, LOL. When I turn the camera on, it's always to create laughs, and that is what I will always do as a comic. Much love to everyone, and see you soon. Skeeter, I try to entertain and have fun. I won't be baited into BS drama for views. Value our friendship and privacy more than that, but I won't be anyone's doormat. Go your way and I'll go mine. End of story. Skeeter, listen guys, thanks for everyone who is worried about me, but I am fine, LOL. Just been crazy busy with everyday things, and the Ron situation is just a falling out between us. I just want to have fun and create. If I hurt anyone, I apologize. It wasn't my intentions. Pants are off replies. Don't apologize. You did nothing wrong. You are an adult and your dealings and interactions are yours, not anyone else's. Guilt by association is a very underhanded tactic. Effective, yes, but still underhanded. At the beginning of June, Ron explains the conflict from his point of view.
I think we need to explain how what's his name? The redneck dude? Skeeter? I think we need to explain why what he did was wrong so Pants will understand it. Okay. So, I don't know, what was it, about 2 weeks ago? Dude over here had a best friend. And he went on the panel of somebody who tried to ruin his life and had insulted all of his friends with the encouragement of his sugar mama. Is it fair to call her his sugar mama? I would call it that too, right? Right. And he got mad about it, and they got mad at him for getting mad about it. And then somebody that I thought was intelligent went and told him he did nothing wrong. Okay, whatever. Of course he did something wrong, but you know.
During this time, Ron lost a lot of friends, viewers, and supporters. Even so, he still refuses to look at his behavior as the cause of those relationships ending. Here are some tweets demonstrating just that. Negz tweets to a viewer and supporter of his, Melissa, the Wandering Goat, aka Boss Babe. Take it easy. I've seen you going back and forth with people plenty. I've seen you subtweet about people, and no, I won't stop. It's amusing to me. It wasn't amusing when I asked everybody to stop, so now it's my entertainment. Shannon681 replies, God, Ron, you really are enjoying this, aren't you? This is sick. Ron, oh, sick, like everybody else enjoying my pain? Shannon replies, and I'll say this and no more. There are a lot of parents who have lost children who have tried to help you. We are starting to see through you. We see behavior that no parent in your position would do or say in a million years. Just know that, Ron. We see you. As to what Shannon said, here's another example of a parent who has lost a child who has slowly stopped supporting Ron. Kim tweets at Mr. on the Border, aka Ron. I have tried to reach out and to speak to you privately or publicly about dealing with the loss of a child. I've been there. Dang. Now you got me blocked in your chat. You seriously don't want support. Please let that precious boy rest in peace. Ron takes a screenshot of one of his viewers and supporters, Quinny Q. He says, you were literally in my DM, is talking to me about our sons that passed away, and then you started talking nice to Katie as if she did not exploit my child's death. And then you go over and join the people who exploited it. Simply amazing. This viewer of mine just went and took no liar's word over mine after bonding with me over our losses. People make me effing sick. Pants Her Off, a mutual friend of Ron's and Skeeter's, tweets, I only hear about this drama from him and his supporters, 'cause I don't follow drama llamas, nor care even slightly about their BS. People are always gonna harass. I hardly ever come to live streams. I suck at it, mainly because of time. It has always been that way, really. Ron tweets to a viewer and supporter of his, Bella Morte. I see you took the time to join in on making fun of me. I see no defense. Feeling super petty with all these flip-floppers. Ron tweets a supporter and viewer of his, Debbie Quinn. I knew when you tweeted the pig you were betraying our cause. You made friends with people who exploited my pain. You are the last person I will ever discuss my loss with. Most of the people on here are just garbage. Debbie replies, I have never ever said anything that we ever talked about, nor will I. You want to judge me, so be it. I know who I am. Just wish you would take the time to speak to me as an adult. I'm not going to do this publicly anymore. I'm sorry you feel the way you do. To which Negz replies, you discussed me publicly, so you want that courtesy without allotting it to me. You sat in my stalker's chat and discussed me publicly. To which Debbie replies, Ron, I went to her chat trying to find out if anyone in there knew how to get in touch with you by phone or someone who would go to check on you. Yes, I was worried as heck about you. I knew that at one point you and Sam had a friendship. Make fun of me, speak badly of me if you must. I know how I feel. Laugh when I tell you I sit here crying, writing this. Yep, I have no heart. I wish you nothing but the best, always. I don't know what you mean by taking their lies over you, no clue. I don't agree with anything that has been said or done to you. I have not turned on you. Going back and forth here doesn't help. Words get twisted. Be mad all you want. I can't change that. I will always care about you. I don't support anyone talking like you were the other day. I was scared to death for you. So please don't take my words and twist them. I will always support you, and despite all that was said and done to you. Next, refer to my other tweet. Vanish. Be gone. Not once did you go to me. You went to my harassers for legit info, in quotes. You're no better than Skeeter, Linda, and the others. To which Debbie replies, Ron, I can't support the behavior the other day. That's what I meant. You can badmouth me all you want. I will always care. I will not forget all that's happened. I don't turn my feelings off and on like a hose. Negz replies, you were over there with the child exploiters and tweeting Katie, kick rocks. I can't believe I confided in you. Ron replies to Debbie, I don't hate you, dude. I hate that all the people who claim to support me are running right over to the enemy, like a bunch of sheep. I told you long ago that what Sam was doing, you, Melissa the Wandering Goat, also known as a traitor, and so many others are now going over there and getting chummy with the people who made my life miserable. I'm done with everybody's excuses. I'm over it. Yaba posted a DM from one of Ron's previous supporters and fans, the Oil Wife Life, Uncensored. She says, Yaba, for what it's worth, I'm done with Ron. I always want to give people the benefit of the doubt, and I'm apparently much more gullible than I thought. I would never support someone for calling CPS on a mother. I will not support that. I've tried to speak to Katie about him before, but never got anywhere. All I ever wanted was some proof, and I got that tonight. I'm very sorry that happened to you. I don't expect a reply, just letting you know where I stand. Take care. Holy cow, you made it to the end of the video. Well, you're definitely more committed than even I am. Hope you guys enjoyed. Well, since you made it to the end, I guess I'll throw in a little Easter egg for you guys.
Fuck you guys. Look at this snow. It's cold. Oh, faggot. So, yeah.
I wanna come back down. Well, we learned something very fucking valuable today. One thing is you never catch weed up on a styrofoam plate. Because you know all the fucking static electricity just fucking gathers it all the fuck up right there. And you can't fucking get it up now, can you? And then also, when you're cutting up your weed on a styrofoam plate, don't set it on your fucking toaster. Because then the shit falls in the toaster and next time somebody makes fucking toast, boom, everybody in the kitchen is high.
So, I just got out of jail and I just realized that when I came back, everybody had stolen all my shit. I thought that was pretty weird. You know, I mean, I was doing time, and I entrusted somebody with my stuff, and well, they fucking sold it. Well, it's none of my business what people do in their day-to-day lives, but I think it's kind of shitty to sell somebody's stuff for drugs, especially shitty drugs. I mean, if you're gonna do drugs, do good drugs. Don't do stupid, shitty, homemade drugs that are made from like, you know, shit from an auto shop. Especially don't fucking sell my shit to sell to get drugs. I'd like to know, you know, the technology has advanced so much since I've been gone. Like somebody said, you know, you can go on YouTube and talk about this stuff and everybody will see it. And I was like, you know, that's so much easier than going out and finding everybody individually because I don't have a cell phone and telling them how I feel about it. So I want to thank YouTube for allowing me to tell people how people stole my shit for drugs while I was in jail.